What's up guys, welcome to Virtual Brush. My name is Jesus Conde and today we're going to be working on this painting. I wanted to do a Paleoart painting and I thought of this dinosaur specifically, the Iguanodon, and I thought it would be cool to make a painting like that. It's not super detailed, but I'm definitely proud of the result. The whole painting took about 6 hours approximately in total, and I'm going to talk to you about the process. So the first thing that I did, obviously, once you get an idea, is to look for reference. As you can see here, I gathered a bunch of images from everywhere, like from museum pictures to video games to everything that I could find about it, about the topic, about the dinosaur specifically. I even composed some screenshots from video games so I could get the poses that I wanted, even like moving them a little, stuff like that. So the thing is, I'm trying to get you get the point across is that you have to be as specific as possible with your references, because this is something that you're gonna need on your painting to make it like better as possible. Once you have your reference, you're making less mistakes and you're guessing less. So at the end, it's gonna be like way faster to work with reference and way more accurate. So that's what you want. That's the ideal, to be as fast and accurate as possible. So the first thing that I did was I started with the sketching. You always want to start with a sketch very rough. I'm sketching right away with a little bit of color. I don't like to sketch too much on black and white because I feel like I haven't advanced too much on the painting. So sketching with a little bit of color is actually, for me, works pretty good, because I immediately have something to grab on once I get some traction on the painting, right? And I'm focusing mostly on the most darker areas of the painting, like shadows and things like that, things that are really dark. That's what I start normally doing the sketches. So as you can see here, I'm concentrating on very like the most dark parts of the dinosaur, and I'm trying to get just the basic pose. It's very simple. You don't want to get any detail at all at this phase. Once you have some level of like enough information to continue, you can add a little bit of volume. As you can see, I'm starting to add some color to the background, the leaves, and some more contrast on the scene with the sky. The dinosaurs already have a little bit of volume, like some kind of like general color, and I'm still correcting things. I'm still moving things around. I'm trying not to zoom in or out. I'm keeping it very far away. And the next thing will be, once you have a very rough idea like this, is to start getting your details on. Personally, I like to start, like if I was a camera, I like to start doing detail, focusing on the thing that I want people to look at the most, like the focal point. What you want is to be able to zoom in and out constantly without losing the painting proportions in general. So as you can see, I divided the screen in two parts, and at the right I have the complete painting that I can see at the whole time, and I can see if I'm doing like a big mistake or something. I can see it right away. But at the left, I can zoom in and out and just keep painting with like no worry that I'm screwing the painting off or something. So if you don't know how to do that, it's really simple. Actually, I can make a video about it and put it on the channel, explaining how to divide the screens. But it's really not a big deal. Also, what you want to do is to try to do something so you don't have to like come back to it later. Like just do the painting, and maybe you want to retouch a little later and put a little bit more of detail, but for me the ideal thing is to just paint something and never go back to it, so I can focus in another area of the painting. You know what I mean? So in this case, I'm starting to worry a bit about the background and things that are in the back and I don't want to again be so specific with the details, but I'm still like adding some things here and there, and I definitely needed more life going on, so I decided to add a couple of more dinos on the background just to see how it looked. I kind of put some opacity on them so they didn't look so contrasty, because I need people to be able to separate them from the things that are on the foreground versus the background. And obviously everything that I'm painting right now, I'm looking at the reference the whole time. I'm looking at the images that I have on a left monitor that I have. It's not completely necessary to have another monitor to do this, but I would highly recommend it, especially if you're working with reference all the time. You need a way of looking at it. Also, making your own file of reference is very important, not just grabbing stuff from the internet. Then when you close the painting or you turn off the computer, you lose all your references. No, that's not the point. Alright, so I got some detail on the foreground, some detail on the background, but the lighting of it all was a bit I didn't like it that much, to be honest. I mean, I like how it was looking, but I didn't like the lighting too much, and I decided that other than this whole details that I'm doing, that I needed to do like a big change in light. So I added this like really dark purple kind of color to be able to maybe do some kind of a afternoon scene or a rising sun scene, right? But I needed everything to be darker first before adding that effect. So the way I do it, first I saw some reference from James Gurney painting, and I liked how it looked, so I was looking at that the whole time, and I just needed some kind of like a very orange looking ambient kind of a scene, and then just by adding the brights on the backs of the dinos, I could totally get away with that simple change and make it kind of look like if it was a afternoon scene or something. As you can see in the final result, it's not like extremely detailed painting, but it was definitely fun to do, and I will probably be doing more of this kind of painting. Let me know if you guys like this topic, like dinosaurs and Paleoart in general. And that's it. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you like it, and turn the bell on to get the notifications if you haven't. And please let me know in the comments if there's a dinosaur that you would like me to do next on the next episode of this kind of content. And that's it. Thank you very much, guys. See you guys later.